Tips and tricks for a luxurious-looking classroom on a budget. Who says you need to spend a fortune to make your classroom look luxurious? The truth is, luxury isn't always about how much money you spend. It's about creating a space that feels intentional, organized, and inviting. Since we spend so much of our day inside the classroom, it's worth making it a place where both teachers and students feel comfortable and inspired. And the best part? You can achieve this without breaking the bank. Here are 6 simple, budget-friendly tricks that can completely transform your classroom this year. Tip number 1, create a uniform style with like items and colors. One of the easiest ways to make your classroom look more put together is by sticking to a unified color scheme. Pick an anchor color, something neutral or versatile, like black, navy, or gray, that will tie the whole room together. For example, using black bulletin board backgrounds with bright pops of color creates a modern, coordinated look. Even if your items come from thrift shops, garage sales, or teacher hand-me-downs, the consistent base color makes everything feel intentional. This works for rugs, borders, storage bins, and even small classroom accessories. When your classroom has a sense of visual unity, it automatically looks cleaner, more stylish, and more luxurious. Tip number 2, less is more. This is one of the most powerful tips, and it doesn't cost a thing, just your time. Luxury and clutter don't mix. If your classroom feels crowded, it immediately loses that calm and polished vibe. Take a step back and really look at your space. Do you really need all those extra bookshelves? Are 70 floor pillows necessary? How about the dozens of bins you haven't touched in months? Decluttering makes your classroom feel bigger, more open, and easier to navigate. Plus, students focus better in a space that isn't overloaded with stuff. Sometimes, simply removing a few items is the quickest way to upgrade your classroom without spending a dime. Tip number 3, invest in good labels. When I say invest, I don't mean spending a fortune. Even a simple label maker with basic white or clear tape can go a long way. Labels give your classroom a professional and polished look, while also keeping you and your students organized. You can take it a step further by layering labels over scrapbook paper or cardstock to match your classroom theme. This tiny detail makes your containers, shelves, and supplies look uniform, like you bought them as a matching set. The truth is, coordinated labels give your space an instant sense of order, and an organized classroom always feels more high-end. Tip number 4, remember the rule of 3. Here's a little design secret. Arranging things in odd numbers, especially groups of 3, creates balance and harmony in a space. Try this with your wall decor, bulletin boards, or classroom displays. Instead of hanging 2 posters side by side, add a third to make the arrangement feel intentional. This principle works everywhere, from picture frames to small decor items on a shelf. It's a small design trick, but it makes a big difference. When things are grouped thoughtfully, your classroom looks less like a jumble of decorations and more like a carefully designed space. Tip number 5, spray paint is your friend. This is one of the most budget-friendly hacks out there. Instead of buying brand new bins, containers, or organizers, repurpose what you already have. With just a few coats of spray paint, you can turn mismatched items into a stylish matching set. For example, old coffee cans or random storage tubs can be transformed with a fresh coat of color. Once you add labels, no one will ever guess they were repurposed items. Spray paint gives you creative freedom to customize your classroom exactly the way you want it, while saving you a ton of money. Tip number 6, add plants. Finally, one of the simplest ways to make your classroom feel warm, welcoming, and yes, luxurious is by adding plants. Plants bring life and energy to any space. They soften the look of a classroom, make it feel more inviting, and even help boost mood and focus. If caring for real plants isn't your thing, artificial plants work just as well. Many dollar stores or discount shops carry beautiful options that look just like the real thing. Whether real or faux, plants create that cozy, home-like feeling we all love. And that's the kind of touch that makes your classroom feel truly special. Let's recap. Creating a luxurious classroom on a budget doesn't mean spending a lot of money. It means making small, intentional changes that elevate your space. Choose an anchor color to tie everything together. Declutter and keep only what you really need. Use coordinated labels for a polished look. Arrange decor in groups of 3 for balance. Repurpose items with spray paint. And finally, add plants for warmth and life. By focusing on these small, budget-friendly details, you can create a classroom that feels high-end, welcoming, and inspiring for both you and your students.